COVID-19 vaccinations. What are the thoughts out there, theories, and what are the conclusions? Hello guys, hope you guys have been keeping wonderful, awesome, and blessed. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about, in relation to the pandemic, vaccination. It's been a whirlwind topic for several months, if not almost a year now. And we're just going to be talking about not the different vaccines per se, if people should take the vaccines, why not. It is just touch base on so many theories that are going on out there. Now, the pandemic hit the world last year in March 2020. That's when it was declared a global pandemic. And ever since then, people were eagerly waiting on when the vaccine's gonna come out. Most of the world went into total shutdown to try and prevent it. It spread across the world in different ways, means whatsoever. And we were all eagerly waiting for the vaccines to come out to give us a ray of hope. And there were so many theories that were coming up. Will the vaccines help? Will the vaccines prevent you from getting the pandemic? What are the effects that the vaccines, the different types, will have? Now, there've been, I don't know how many vaccines there are in total, quite a handful produced in different countries, from China, from Germany, from the UK, from the United States, etc. And when the vaccines came out, it no longer became excitement, it became a bit of fear, like, okay, when the vaccine is here, this type of vaccine is effects, so much, so this, so that. It's just been a huge cocktail of theories that have been happening. Right now in Zimbabwe, my home country, we are facing a third wave in the coronavirus cases. We had the first wave last year around May, June, July 2020. We had a dreadful second wave that really swept the country by a huge grip. Now we're currently facing our third wave. The difference between all these waves is that the third wave, we are able to use the vaccine now. But there's so many theories that I was just listening to in the different circles, be it friends, be it family, be it work, where people have been skeptical. Oh, why shouldn't you? Some people who should take the vaccine, some people who were taking the vaccine, some people who weren't taking the vaccine. My personal experience, in Zimbabwe, we have the Sinopharm, the Chinese vaccine to be specific. I'm not really sure of the name. And when it came out and it was starting to be distributed to the public, all these theories were happening. The vaccine it will enable you to have crippled children. It will give you some form of disability. It's not really that effective, etc. And this is something that I thought about for a while before I personally made a choice. And so I thought about it, I prayed about it every single day, and I did all the research that I could until I finally came to the decision. I'm gonna take the vaccine. Despite there was so much uncomfortableness out there that, oh no, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. But ultimately, it is about your own personal conviction and if you feel right doing it. If you are convicted enough in your heart and in your soul and in your spirit, soul and spirit are the same thing, but if you're convicted enough to do it, then absolutely go for it. This is a decision that I personally took to say that, look, my fighting chances are better with the vaccine. Why am I saying that? Getting vaccinated, ladies and gentlemen, does not mean that you will not get the virus. You wouldn't still get it. It's just that your fighting chances are better. You will not have mild and severe symptoms with the vaccine. This is not my own theory. This is what research shows. Because once you do your research, you need to have a very good idea of, okay, if I do this, what are the pros? What are the cons? If I don't take the vaccine, what are the pros? What are the cons? I felt that myself getting vaccinated, my fighting chances are better. Not just for myself, by the way, for the people around me. I'm going to come across young kids. I'm going to come across young adults such as myself. I'm going to come across adults. I'm going to come across the elderly. I don't want to be a risk to them just in case. So I personally got vaccinated, got my 2 jabs, and I'm fully vaccinated. And I feel good about it because I felt convicted to do it. And I felt comfortable doing it. The sad thing that is happening out there is that there are so many theories. People are looking at social media. People are looking at what so much, but in the wrong places. What I urge all of us to do, for those who haven't been vaccinated or those who are feeling confused or those who really don't know what to think, consult your nearest doctor who can explain to you what pros and cons the vaccine can get, what betterment you can do for yourself if you get vaccinated or not. Talk to somebody who's been vaccinated. Ask them why they did it. Don't be influenced by social media too much. There's too much out there. There's too many forwarded messages going around that, oh, this country has a cure, it's got aspirin. This country has a cure, it's chloroquine. You know, so many things. Do not feel pressured. This is your personal choice that you have to do, but make sure that the choice you make is for the betterment of yourself, your family, your children, and the people around you. Talk to somebody. Talk to your nearest doctor. Talk to your nearest friend who got vaccinated. Ask the reasons why they did it. Don't feel too pressured by social media, because social media just puts stuff out there just so that you can get confused. My encouragement to you, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not been vaccinated, to strongly look into it. Strongly consider it. Do as much consulting as you need. Don't feel rushed. And when you're done, pray about it. Pray about it to God and may it feel right in your spirit that, Lord, I'm going to do this, and may you feel good doing it. Like I said, do not feel pressured. Do not feel succumbed. Do not feel like you're doing something wrong. Make sure that the choice is a choice that you personally want to do and want to live for. My personal choice, ladies and gentlemen, what helped me was God would not enable all these scientists who spent countless months, days, weeks getting these vaccines together just to cause harm. I believe that any vaccine that came out with maybe not with the many side effects that they have, are for the betterment of us. We prayed and we prayed to God for this pandemic, for help, for some kind of medicine that can help us. The vaccines came. God enabled this to happen. God enabled this to happen. And if God enabled it, why should we look it down? Then again, this is my theory. Some people may have different ones. I'm not sure. But ladies and gentlemen, take the time. Read as much on the vaccines that are in your country. Talk to your nearest doctor. Talk to your family doctor or a doctor friend. Talk to friends who have been vaccinated, like I said. And ultimately, bring it before God. Bring it before God so that you can feel right, that whatever choice you make has been the right one. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic is real. COVID is real. It's as real as Zimbabwe and South Africa and Zambia as it is everywhere in the world. And please do the following steps. Please mask up. This mask is highly important. Mask up, social distance, hand sanitize, and ultimately, about vaccination, do your research. Consult, do your research, consult, and pray. Because God would not enable something that would harm you. For all the plans that God has for you are for the betterment of you and for the betterment of His kingdom. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe and stay very blessed.